prophet shows up. And Jeroboam's standing there. And the prophet cries out, "Oh, altar, altar, on you one day, a king by the name of Josiah will rise up. And he is going to kill all the prophets of the southern kingdom and destroy the altar that's in this place." And then he cries out even louder. And this is the sign that God is going to make this happen. That very altar will split in two. Now, the altar was brand new. It had just been made. It was huge. It was solid. It was made out of a metal that would never, ever possibly split. And so standing there in that moment, Jeroboam is so angry, he points at the unnamed prophet and he says to him, "Seize him." And in that moment, his hand withers and his arm stiffens. Now, why does God do that? Because when the hand withers up and his arm stiffens, he can't pull it back to hide it. He can't hide the fact that now he's deformed. He can't hide the fact that now that God has struck him. God makes him look at it. God makes him see it. Why? Because God's trying to get him to turn, to repent from what he's doing. And in that moment, in horror, in fear, he calls out to the unnamed prophet and he says to him, "Pray to God to restore my hand." And the prophet does it. Now think about this. Jeroboam had just been to the point where he was ordering that prophet to be seized and killed. And yet what does that prophet do? This becomes big to Amos. He prays for his enemy. He prays for someone who doesn't deserve it. He prays for someone who's not right with God. And God answers and his hand is restored.